Sí. Ese si tiene un mascota, o sea, ese es buenísimo.
Bueno, no es tan bueno, pero...
O sea, ya, pero... O sea, antes era muy bueno. O sea, yo lo veía jugar Rocket League y... O sea, si se hubiera viciado, hasta
Hubiera
jugar
sido
hasta
pro.
ahora, ahí sería pro player. ¿Cómo se ve ese directo? ¿Cómo se llama?
A ver, pero... ¿Tienes Twitch en tu Play?
No, no sé qué es eso.
Twitch en tu Play la tienes.
En mi Play no.
¿No sabes lo que es Twitch?
Sí, lo tengo, pero en mi Play no.
Pues tienes que
Vale,
ponerlo en
sí.
tu Play para... ¿Sabes? Para poder... imagínate que te toca algo buenísimo.
Están sorteando. O sea,
No, en plan, cada directo te dan un drop. Se llama Rocket League.
sí, me silencio, pero no me para no molestar, porque lo has escuchado.
No estoy jugando.
Le están dando paliza, ¿eh?
No lo estoy viendo, estoy entrenando.
Bueno, van ganando 4-0 los azules.
Ya lo he visto. Es que soy yo, obviamente.
Son malos, sí.
Casi.
Are they just trying to swing BK's expectations in the other direction now? Rizzo with a couple of slow plays and starting to maybe get them ready for some surprising fast shots in Game 7. Not that a quick shot from G2 should ever come as a surprise. But Game 7, you have to just, like you said before, you have to go G2 on that one. Doesn't matter how inconsistent they've looked all day. They've got the pedigree, they've got the experience in these really high pressure situations. They know that really all they've got to do right now is stop outplaying themselves. It is really just G2 against G2 at the moment. PK have been an extremely solid team. They've been picking up goals every time G2 make a mistake, but it has been mainly G2's mistakes that's caused them to lose games in this series.
We can put it down to them either trying to set different expectations for PK, or we can put it down to Rizzo beating Stiz earlier on this week, and now he's very confident in his one's gameplay. Either way, 5-0.
El G2 Sport es malo, creo.
And we do talk about how quickly
sí, supongo que casi
5-0 heading into Game 7. G2, the more experienced team. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to pick against them, but this series has proven to me that I really do not know what to expect, and I'm looking forward to every single chaotic moment of it. Let's go to Game 7, Champions Field away. Either PK or G2 Esports are going to take on NRG.
And a win is a win. NRG completely crushed Ghost earlier on in the day. G2 are struggling here against the Knight, but put at a very similar level to Ghost right now based on what we're seeing from them. But that is not always indicative of who's going to win when you have those really big clashes between top teams in a region. Again, I'm going to use the BDS example because they are the team to look at when you're talking about teams that win tournaments right now. They've had numerous very close matches in Swiss formats, going to Game 5, just getting the wins when they need to, not sweeping all the time. They have swept a few tournaments, but they're winning so many tournaments, they're just doing it in every different way that they can. But it's the ability to show up in those really tough matchups, which BDS have also done most of the time they've played against Vitality, their main rival. That's what we need to see from G2 today. They need to just get the job done here and then step it up a notch when they play against NRG later in the day. That's if, I should say, they play against NRG later in the day. They've got the Knights to deal with right now.
Certainly so. 5 minutes between either continuing on or released out of this tournament. Let's see which team can step up to the plate better. Will it be the old guard in the form of G2, or will the new blood from Pittsburgh Knights be able to show up when it matters most and cause a monumental upset in this lower bracket match? Doko is going to try and take over. JNAPS passes this straight to Chicago, so the G2 esports strategy will remain the same as always. Pass, shoot, and if JNAPS can have his way, try and score those sort of situations. That pressure will be there, and Chicago's actually managed to find a block. That bounce for Rizzo, any different, he gets the shot on target. That's 1-0.
Yeah, PK just need a 50-50 right now. They need anything to slow down this game to try and prevent G2 from barreling forward and keeping this pressure on them. The boost is just at an all-time low. G2 continue the attack.
Pittsburgh Knights surviving the situation so far, like they have done for a large majority of this series. Looks like their best chance to get out. Sosa takes his time. Doesn't want to hand this straight over to G2. It's a little bit awkward for JNAPS, but they won't be able to rush this one down. G2 just trying to figure out where do Pittsburgh Knights want to go. What are their clearing angles? How can we do best intercept them? JNAPS tries to go for a challenge. Can't quite get too much on it, but it's enough to bring Rizzo into the play. Rizzo slows it down. He finds a monster shot off the post. And almost favorite DPS. Now they can break away. Chicago all on his lonesome in the third side of the field. CPS can't find the correct challenge. Chicago does well to one. What a sequence that was.
Again, it's Rizzo with those plays that are just a bit slower in the approach than PK are used to, than what they're expecting. Whipping out the shot at the last possible second there to catch everybody off guard. But defense holding strong. PK have been goalkeeping brilliantly. And oh my goodness, it's another open net. What is going on with G2 today?
There's a demo in the midfield. Rizzo, he thought he had a bit of time. He turned around. He saw the barreling car from Pittsburgh Knights. Terrified of it, turned away. And G2 esports staring down elimination.
Oh my goodness. You know, if you drive all the way into no man's land in a 1v1, you might as well challenge. That was one of those moments. JNAPS will save G2 for now, though. Passing play from almost ceiling height. Chicago smacked it onto him, and JNAPS left nothing up to chance.
What a time to finally get the accuracy for G2 esports. 2:51 on the clock. Both teams have had their chance and they have taken it, but for G2 esports, no more mistakes. We've been saying it now for 40 plus minutes. Gonna hope that the final third, well, that final three, doesn't contain as many as it previously has done. Another good challenge there from Sosa. Field might be available actually for Doko. Wasn't to bounce out for him, instead had to box out for the challenge. G2 are getting a lot more physical in this game. Trying to find bumps on the static defense. There's going to be a chance. Sosa left the goal open. Trying to base something in, I can only assume, as now Chicago wants to double tap. It's not going to fight from that angle.
Oh my. I love that. Chicago and Rizzo both making big plays there. Rizzo breaking rotation to get a center ball from an angle PK weren't expecting. How about this right now?
Wow!
What's that? With a crazy read. You know, we've been talking a lot about G2's misplays today. This had nothing to do with G2. That is just brilliance by Sosa.
Fantastic from him. And that will be the step up that Pittsburgh Knights needed. They get the 1-goal lead yet again. 2 minutes for G2 esports to break down a defense that they have struggled with in this series. JNAPS can't get to it first. Again, the read defensively has been so good from the Pittsburgh Knights. Gonna look for another challenge. Chicago, risky for him to take it low if that ends up being a more over the top of the ball challenge. I'll just pinch off him straight into the net. Rizzo again to the backboard. That's never available. And they will delay it as well. ZPS. He was not taking that ball unless he was forced to. And Rizzo finally figured it out. He did try and force it. Now off the ceiling. Maybe a double commit. Almost happened. ZPS called off though by Rodoko. And now fake out. Rodoko, 18 boost to his name. Still working well with it. G2 esports have seen so much time just burn off the clock with no real results for it.
Yeah, there's half a chance for Chicago, but he doesn't catch it all that cleanly. Chicago will get another one though, and this one goes in off the post. When he needed to, he found his accuracy again. G2 with exactly a minute left are back in it.
And the name of the game has been Demos. Wiping out the goalkeeper opens up the opportunity for the infield pass. G2 Esports right back in it. 1 minute exactly on the clock. Sosa just trying to provide something for his team. Is going to drop straight in front of everybody. Chicago gets Rodoko. Oh, good for Rodoko as well. He'd like to get that into a position where he can hit it with a bit more power. Sometimes those softer touches can be the worst nightmare for a defender. Now going to be off the backboard. Chicago, he can't get it! Oh! CPS can! 1 goal lead for the Pittsburgh Knights!
And again, it's Sosa with a huge play. What a read to just dunk on J-Naps. Beats Rizzo in the near post. It makes it difficult for Chicago. ZPS had an easy shot for a player who's playing in his farm. This is difficult now for G2. What a performance for PK, but here comes J-Naps again. This time it's off the bar. Chicago's got a follow-up. Denied by Rodoko.
You don't usually get 3 chances to take the lead and hold on to it. But Pittsburgh Knights will be hoping that third time is the charm. 20 seconds here. Rodoko off the ceiling. A second one would seal this. Drops over to J-Naps. He's actually going to go the whole way. Chicago almost found Sosa. It was also very close. Final opportunities here. Chicago can't get any contact on CPS. J-Naps getting hassled by Sosa as well. Off the backboard. Just need to play perfectly right now. Infield pass. Oh! What a save! CPS coming up massive here. In game 7. Has he managed to take the series for the team? It's another monstrous challenge from Rodoko. CPS wants to see it to the floor.
Oh, my.
And the Pittsburgh Knights eliminate G2 Esports.
Oh my goodness, this game had it all. It started off with G2 blundering again. They've had almost one huge blunder every single game, but from then onwards, what a performance by the Knights. They really did win this one on their own terms. No one can take that away from them. Huge solo goal by Sosa, then a monstrous assist as well, taking the entire G2 team out of the game by himself as he went down the left-hand side of the pitch to center the ball for ZPS, and the saves as well. How many times did G2 come close? They forgot how to shoot in some of the other games earlier on in the series, but this one, they were putting some good shots on target. Knights were just saving the ball.
I'm so glad you were talking there, Johnny, because you're holding it much better than I am right now. What a series and what a result for the Pittsburgh Knights. But the biggest winners here, I've got to say, will be Team Envy and NRG, because they are now guaranteed to extend their lead against G2 Esports. As for the Pittsburgh Knights, they have now secured 9th place and can look towards going even further up the leaderboard. What a series this was, Johnny. You mentioned how we seem to only be getting sweeps. We finally got one that was...
Es imposible. ¡Guau, qué suerte de bot, tío!
Another fantastic series to today's lineup as we have
Abraham?
our bracket final to see who's going to the grand finals. It's Rogue against Team Envy.
Verizon knows how to build unlimited right. Start with America's most rewarding network.
I'm on my phone 24/7.
Then, for the first time ever, give families more entertainment with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, now all included.
We're a big soccer family. Handmaid's Tale. I love Frozen.
Then give families plans to mix and match, so you only pay for what you need.
We had so much
Abraham, ¿sabes qué me salió?
Plans starting at just
Me puso...
people rely on, gives
Hemos no sé qué vergas con un informe de...
only on Verizon.
¿Te acuerdas aquella mierda cuando denunciamos a aquellos 3? Pues me envió un mensaje. Joder, sí que te has picado, ¿no? Sí, tengo 2 coches pintados, Adro. Ah, bueno. Qué pedo, güey. Qué pedo, huevón. Va, creo que no tiene suerte el chaval. No, tío, me cago en esos muertos, tío. Qué puta rabia. Hijo de puta. Ahí te cae un puto rayo. Inútil, eres muy feo, tío. Muy feo, muy feo. No, seguro que tiene garrapata. No tengo las cristianas, pero tengo otras. Es este carmesí y tenía otro, así este. Tengo esos dos pintados. No, Killer. Bueno, yo no. Y las ruedas que tengo son estas, si te interesan. No, estoy en directo. Ahí tienes mi de Play y la de Epic Games. Así que si me quieres enviar, envíame ya. Nada, pereza acá, me quito el resto. Lo voy a poner porque me está dando pereza. Bueno. Abraham. A mí me interesan los R-Skiller, pero no tengo nada bueno. No, aquí no tengo nada. Y aquí.
Hola.
Hola.
Abraham.
Hola, Isaías.
Abraham. ¿Vas a poner algo?
¿Qué juegas ahora? Invítame.
¿Lo tradeaste el paladín? El paladín. Steven,
¿Qué quieres?
¿tradeaste el paladín?
Sí. ¿Por qué, perrita?
No, por nada.
Estás triste por eso.
¿Qué?
Vale, ya estoy. A ver qué le doy.
Y Abraham, al final no le hablé a tu novia.
Vale. A ver, le doy play.
Me da igual.
Le doy a play.
Vale.
No quiero bajar.
Pues juega.
¿Qué
Bien.
color tienes el como líquido,
Yo.
Santi? Ujú.
Ah, acróbata naranja.
Ahora tengo... No me acuerdo cuánto importado, Tengo coches importados rojos. No, color, de colores.
Tengo pinchos. ¿Qué escolta? ¿Has dicho que eres escolta? Ah, qué buena. Hay un poquito a Cuenca. Menos mal que me lo ha dado.
Lo ha hecho bien la rata esa. Pequeño Pepi. Y ahora, ¿te puedes creer que todavía no he visto ningún juego como se mira en la Play 5?
Qué buena, bro.
Madre mía. ¿Qué saque? Madre mía, está controlado. Voy a ver un video, tío. No he visto todavía cómo es la Play 5. Bueno, a ver, sí, pero... ¿Cómo se miran en los juegos? No, todavía no. Me da mucha pereza verlos. Ja, casi. Tú no lo vas a tener, yo sí. No, he dicho la voy a tener. No sé si escuchas. Pues ya está, no pregunté. No, qué va. Qué va, qué va.
¿Qué? Ah, perfecto.
¿Os vais?
No, sí.
Buena, Santi.
Pero si estaba quieto y le daba. Vale, bro.
No te puedes quedar en una
¿Ha
montaña.
venido
Tío.
la bola hacia mí?
No le llegas a dar, tío. Cojo con gancho. A ver, ¿por qué no quería jugar, tío? No, no quiero. Porque quiero. Perfecto. Vale, perfecto, he dicho perfecto. No, te dejo de ver, he dicho perfecto. Sí, aprende a escuchar. Dímelo. Joder, Santi, me cago en tus muelos. En tus muelos. En tus muelas. Ah,
Yo con... Mira ahí, voy detrás de la pelota todo el rato. Y me cuenta como asistencia, ¿sabes? Ah, sí, ya.
Nada, tío, me cago en los dos muertos.
Sácame el carro, ahorita. Sí.
Dime.
Muertos.
100% real.